And we are back, folks, here in Studio B. We're going to play the fourth quarter here. I banged out the third quarter, and Buffalo did chip away at this New England lead, and I'll get to that in 1 second. So to make sure. Okay, just got to check the sound. As you know, I have the robot voice once in a while to make sure that's not there. The only way to do that is to go and check the live feed. But let's get down to the field, right? Let's just not take any more time. So we're starting the fourth quarter. 15 minutes on the clock here in the fourth quarter. New England has the ball. They got a 1st and 10 on their own 34-yard line, and it's 13-6. So what happened with the scoring in this one? In the first quarter, a 40-yard field goal by New England's John Smith made it 3-0, and then a 9-yard TD pass by Grogan or Russ Francis made it 10-0 New England. Buffalo, late in that second quarter, got a 32-yard field goal from Carson Long to make it 10-3. And then right before the end of the half, New England started the ball on the 50-yard line, their drive, and they drove it 25 yards, down for a 25-yard field goal. They drove it inside the 10, right around the 10 to the 12. And they got a 25-yard field goal to make it 13-3. In this third quarter, it's been a different game. New England's not been able to move the ball. They've punted 3 times. Now, we haven't had all the interceptions that we had. What was it here? I see this second quarter. Interception, New England. Interception, Buffalo. Interception, New England. So Grogan got picked off twice. Buffalo fumbled a kickoff, and that cost them dearly back in the first. But we're here now. It is 13-6. It is a 7-point game. New England has the ball, and they're driving. And we will take it from here, and we'll get my dice out here. And again, I'm just kind of playing this my way, so don't think this is a tutorial of any means. This is me just playing the game the best I can. And this is the 1977, as you can see, Buffalo Bills at New England Patriots. So here we go with the fourth quarter. Oh, look at that! That's going to be a long pass against a run. Oh, this might be good for New England here. I've been getting a lot of blitzes here. We've had a lot of losses, but Buffalo is playing the run. And it's going to be a long pass. This could be crazy here. So a 44. So right now we're looking for Stanley Morgan, Stanley Steamer. A 45 is TB 0 pass. No, Tom LaVille is not 0 pass. Wide open pass, and it's dropped. He dropped it. Oh, Stanley Morgan had it in his hands. He's grabbing his helmet, and that's going to be an incomplete pass, and it's going to be 2nd and 10. They had the coverage that they wanted, but Stanley Morgan couldn't hang on to the pass. As Outlaw JW comes by, good to see you, man. This is a really fun game. Yeah, I've been playing this one all night. I played the first half earlier, and I'm going to stay up late and finish this game here. I played the third offline is what I'm getting at. I had a nice cup of coffee and talked to a friend of mine, and I was playing the third quarter, and then I figured I'd come back on and finish out the game. So we have a 2nd and 10. So we have a short pass against a blitz. Oh boy. Short pass against the blitz. Buffalo's been calling a lot of screens against the blitz, so they've been having some good luck with that. So we got a short pass against a blitz. So we have 56 of that short pass is going to go to Don Hasselback, the second tight end. That's who we're looking for here. So we have is C 0 pass? No. Throws into coverage. Wide shot. Grogan trying to force this in. This could be a problem. And a 51 is this wide 9 or more. No, poor throw and a heavy coverage. Boy, he got away with that. That's incomplete. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 now for New England here on their own 33-yard line. And Rob says, 2 second season videos. Yeah, I'm hoping to do more. I really am. I'm kind of hoping to do more of these. Because I'm getting back into football, so I'm trying to relearn all my football games I haven't played in a while. Let me run this play, and I'll get back to the chat room here. So we have a 3rd and 10. So we have a 21 and a 4. So we're going to go short pass against pass. Okay, short pass against pass. Short pass and pass. One more. Here we go. Short pass and a pass. All right, so on 3rd and 10, Grogan's going to dump this off. So we got a 21. Oh, that's not going to be good, though. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, it's going to be short. Sam Cunningham, the back, is going to pick up 9 yards, but they're going to be a yard short. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 1 and up by 7. Yeah, you have to kick this. You can't do anything else. I always think about, I'm going to go for it. No, we're not going to go for it. So let me get my punt out here. All right, so back to the chat room here before we get the punt away. Alan says, I haven't played second season for a long time. Watching you will get you back up to speed with the game. Yeah, it took me a quarter, maybe a half a quarter to kind of get up to speed and get the game moving again. And Al Wilson has done a good job with a lot of games, actually, not just this one here. Al Wilson's done a fantastic job. I'm pretty sure this is his solo play calling chart that I don't think they like to use anymore, but I do. I like to use it. All right, so here comes the punt, and this and cold snap are your go-to football games. Fantastic. I have a lot of football games. I have a lot of games I like. I like to play a lot of things, and that's what I've been trying to do over the summer is play a bunch of games before I get back into my crazy season, which starts in 3 weeks. Fun times. I'm not going to take on all the games I did last year. There's no way I can do that. That was just too much. All right, so we're going to get a punt here from Mike Patrick. It's going to be his 4th punt here in the second half. So New England just can't move the ball. And so we have a 52. Is his return? His return's a C. So it's going to say no. Subtract 1 yard from the average, no return. A lot of no returns. It's only a 35-yard punt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35-yard punt. Buffalo will take over at their 22-yard line. So New England will punt this one away, and Buffalo has it on the 22. And so it'll be a first down. Then it's not really a first down, but it is a first down. Okay. And the hybrid chart from Al's the most recent one he's done. It's the best for sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how old or how new this one is. I know that the game comes with one that they like to use now, but I managed to snag a copy of this, and I like this because it's just bigger, but there's more results on it. And that's what's fun about this game. This book, there's so many results that you can get, and I like that. I like games that have a ton of results. I just feel it's a bigger game. Maybe it's just me, but I enjoy that. All right, so I got a 31 and a 2, so it's going to be an outside run against safe. All righty, so now let's see who's going to get the ball. Outside run and safe. And this is kind of how I do it. So I have a 23. So it's going to be O.J. Simpson on the outside run. So O.J. Is an A outside. I got a 61. Is B run 2? No, B is not run 2. XR column. O.J. on the outside trying to make something happen. Is he greater than D? Yes, he is. He twists free. He's going to go. OJ, the juice is loose. The juice is loose. And a 42 is going to be, oh boy, 23 yards. 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3. Up to the 45-yard line. OJ Simpson throwing the Bills on his back here, and a big gain for the Buffaloes. And yeah, I'm not sure. This says 923. Oh, so that's fairly new. 923. I didn't realize that was only a couple years old. So this might be the newest one. And I haven't used any of this yet, but this has been kind of fun. Oh, I forgot about the bootleg and the sneak and the trick plays. Fake kicks. I haven't done any of that yet. There's a glove. Where's my bloody glove? Right. All right. So a 1st and 10. So it's going to be an inside run against safe. Oh, hang on a second. Inside run, safe. Inside run. against safe. Here we go. All right, so they're going to go busting up the gut this time. So a 22. OJ going to go up the middle this time. He's a B. So 36 is TA run 0. No. Plows into the line, and he'll gain 3 yards. So OJ will gain 3 yards. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to be a second down and 7. So, oh boy, we got a long pass against safe. Wow, Ferguson going to air this out. Don't get many long passes here, but here he goes. So Ferguson gonna go for it. Joe Ferguson. Let's see what he does. So at 31 on a long pass is going to be Reuben Gant. Ferguson back looking for Reuben Gant. A 45 is TA 0 pass. No. Quarterback scrambles, throws on the run, and that's going to be incomplete as he airs it out. And it's going to be incomplete. And so, yeah, Buffalo is hanging around at 3-11. They did beat I think somebody said they beat the Patriots this season. They split in 1977. And so, so we're going to have we have what, a 3rd and 5, 6, 7, 3rd and a 7. So right here, a 26 is going to be a screen pass against pass. Okay, screen pass against pass. All righty. So on 3rd and 7 near midfield, Ferguson's going to try to screen pass here, and on the screen pass is going to be to O.J. Simpson. O.J. fakes the handoff. Ferguson trying to dump it off to O.J. and roll on the unusual results. That's not unusual to get results. Unusual results, 61. 14-yard gain on the screen, but a flag. No, a fumble. A fumble. Ooh, a fumble. A fumble. So 14 yards and a fumble. 5, 10, 14 yards. OJ is hit. Page 68. I don't know if I have the fumble chart. I printed out a lot of these so I could have them handy. But all right, fumbles and hard hits. So that's a gain fumble, right? So I think it's a gain. So we got to roll on the gain chart. There's 3 fumble charts here. I'm not sure which one to roll on sometimes. So the 62 and a gain. C rated 2. No. Then it's going to be the C rated 2. No, so he's not rated 2 on the gain. So OJ's going to hang on to the ball. So the ball pops free. OJ gets it. There's going to be no return. And New England had a great opportunity to steal this ball from the Bills, and OJ will hang on to the ball. So that's how that plays out, I believe. So it's first down after the gain. So we get a 22. It's going to be inside run against a blitz. So inside run against the blitz. Okay. And so we got, so who's on the inside run here? It's going to be Roland Hooks on the inside run. Unusual shot. Roland Hooks with the ball. And we got a rare play. We're going to go to 69. Giggity on the rare play. All right, so we got a rare run play. Roland Hooks with the ball. Let's see what happens. We got a lot of crazy stuff happening here. Officials timeout as police remove a fan from the playing field. So we're going to just wipe that out, and we're going to redo that again. So the play is blown dead, and one of the well-lubed-up Patriots fans here in Foxborough Stadium found his way onto the field, and so this is going to kill the play here. We're going to redo that. So here we go. We have a 31 and a 5 on 1st and 10, so it's going to be outside run against the run. So outside run against the run. There we go. All right, so we're going to try to run it, and it's going to be 15. So it's going to be O.J. Simpson running on the outside. A 45. Is the quarterback run 0? Yes, he is. He's a 1 minus, and we're over midfield, so he is. So poor execution, and OJ is dumped for a 4-yard loss. So good defense by New England, taking advantage of a miscue by the Bills, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and 14. And Michael comes by. Good to see you, Michael. Some nice cooler weather out here, huh? Finally. I got all the windows open. I don't have the AC on, just a fan. It's been beautiful sleeping weather. It's been nice. It's been nice. All right, so we have a 2nd and long now for the Bills. And so we're going to get a 62 and a 6. So we're going to go medium pass against the blitz. Uh-oh. Patriots bringing it. Can Ferguson get this pass away? Here we go. And so we have medium pass. Who's going to get the medium pass here? 34. Ruben Gant. So Ferguson looking for Ruben Gant. A 63. Is E2 pass? No. Ruben Gant. XM column. Well, we got the XM radio going. Ruben Gant's going to haul this in. 64. Is the quarterback 0 pass? No. Well, wait. Yes, he is. Oh my gosh. He's a 1 minus, so we're over. Yes, he is. Yes. And he misreads the coverage. Ruben Gant was wide open, and he didn't find him. He didn't find him. Now, there's a triangle here, but I'm not using any triangles, and it doesn't say what it is. So I'm just playing basic tonight. Ruben Gant was wide open. Here I am, and he missed him. And so that's going to bring up a 3rd down and 14. So we have a 35 and a 2. So it's going to be a medium pass against a pass. So medium pass against a pass. There we go. Medium pass against a pass. Dump down pass. Did I screw something up here? Oh, okay. I didn't. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't see the triangle on the other page. All right, so we dumped it off to. Okay, you are correct. My bad. So it's going to be 2 dice. So 8 yards. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I saw the triangle. I was looking at the bottom of this page, and there was no triangle, but over on the next page there is. So good catch on that, Rob. Good catch. Okay, so I'm glad I got that squared away. I just didn't see it on the other page. I was looking, like I said, at the bottom of this page, and I didn't see it, but good catch. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit easier for the Bills now. So we have a 3rd and 6 instead of a 3rd and 14. So it's a 3rd and 6 for the Bills. And so we have a 16. Ooh, that was a 4, right? 3rd and 6. So we have a 16. That's going to, they're going to go inside run on this one against safes. Ooh, they're going to try to sneak it on the ground here. All right. Maybe like a little draw or something like that. All right, let's see who gets the ball. And it's going to be 43 and 25. So on an inside run, it's going to be Roland Hooks getting the ball. And a 25 Roland Hooks is GA or EB run 0. Yes, EB is run 0. Buried in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's going to set up a 4th and 10 right now. This would be a long field goal, so they're going to have to just coffin corner this one here. So we're going to bring up the coffin corner and see if we can pooch that down there. So the Bills drive stalls. They start at their own 22. They get up just inside the 40 in New England, and that's where they stall out. They're still down by a touchdown here. So the coffin corner punt. Now, Marv Bateman's coffin corner is a C. So we have a 46. Unusual results. Boy, we are getting a ton of unusual results. That makes it fun, though. That's what part of the fun is, getting some different things happening, like the rare plays in Apper and things like that. So here we go. So on a punt, we have a 24. It's a 44-yard punt in the hand. And I think the hand is a fumble. Right? Right? 44 yards in the hand. Oh, no, it's a penalty. All right, so we got let me mark this down. So we got 44 yards and a penalty on the kick. Let me check the penalties here. 22 3 ATB, so it's going to be that's a false start, so they don't even get the play away, so I'm not going to even finish. So it's a false start, so they're going to back them up 5 yards. Okay. That's okay. And yeah, now that I know where to look for those, Rob, I will now I know, I usually look at the bottom of the page. I don't think of the whole chart as like one chart, but I guess I need to do that now. All right, so let's try the coffin corner again. So here's a coffin corner C. So we got a 12, and the punt bounces out of bounds at the 4-yard line. What a drive. And New England starting deep in their own end. Oof. So we got 9:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. New England 13-6. New England will start at their own 4-yard line. In the fourth, if we're leading, go to a D. Now I don't know what this means right here. 15-10. What does this mean, Rob? So on this chart here, that's one thing I couldn't figure out. So I got this chart here. So I got the quarter and the score. 5-3, less than 3. Oh, is that? No, this is trailing by 20 plus. I don't know what this is. That's. I don't know what that means. Is that how many yards? I don't know. Yeah, and I don't. And any idea what this means? These numbers at the top. So I know if I got the fourth quarter and I got the lead, I can roll over here. But I don't know what like less than 3, 5-3, 6-9, 15. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, is that the minutes remain? Oh, okay. Yes, perfect. I get it now. All right. So if I wanted to do that, so we have less than 10 minutes. So it's so 9-6. So I could use this right here. I see. All right. So I wouldn't use anything here, right? So that wouldn't come into play. So if I want to use D, I can use D. And I think I will. I'm going to use D right now. So yeah, so no, wait a second. Lead 8 plus. No. So no, there's nothing here. So if there's nothing here, then I guess I wouldn't use it, right? So yeah, so I just use normal, I guess. So I guess if there's nothing there, then I was going to use normal. Okay, I'm going to use the normal. Oh, let's see here. So we have a 42. So we got a screen. Oh boy, a screen pass against pass. Oh, why are we throwing a screen pass from the 4-yard line? Well, they must see something that I don't. Let's see. It's Grogan looking for the screen. 31. Is GA or CE0 pass? No. And that would have been a safety if it was, but it's incomplete. So it's going to be second down and 10. Boy, so a screen pass. Grogan had to throw it away. So now I have a 15 with a 3. I'm going to go inside run against safe. Here we go. Inside run against the safe. And so we have inside run. It's going to be Sam Cunningham with the ball. Is I run 2? Yes. Yes, he is. And it's a 3-yard loss. He's back to the 1. And New England at their own 1-yard line. They're in trouble here. Buffalo defense has a chance to either get a safety or something. So we have a 3rd and long here. Oh boy, this is 5, 10, 13. So we got to come over here. 15. Screen pass against the blitz. Oh, that's the good call, though. Screen pass against the blitz. So, yes, I am very rusty at this. I'm kind of winging a lot of it, but it's been fun. So Grogan calls for the screen pass from the 1-yard line. Here comes the blitz. 64. Looks like they're shooting it for Al Chandler. Oh boy. The 3rd tight end is in the game. He's been in this game so much. It's not even funny. And a 16, and it's going to be incomplete, no matter what happens anyway. So it's incomplete. So New England punting from the 1. A fantastic job by the Bills defense here, and New England just not executing at all in this second half. They've punt, and guess what? Punt. So in comes Mike Patrick putting the Ben Gay on his leg because he's been punting so much. So his return is a C. So we have a 44. Return A. No, subtract 1 from the average and go to the return. So he's got a 35-yard kick. So he puts it out to the 36. Not a good kick at all. And so let's go to our returns. And, who's going to get that, by the way? Oh, it doesn't say. So I suppose we could see who's going to get the punt if it's going to be Moody. 22. So it's going to be Kimbrough. And with a 46. Oh, unusual. We've had a lot of unusuals. It's not unusual. I'm going to have to print out the unusual chart. All right. So Kimbrough, unusual chart on a punt return. 65. -1 yard and a fumble. And it's recovered by the Patriots. Kimbrough, he's fumbled a kickoff, and now he's fumbled a punt. And New England comes up with the ball. So Buffalo fumbles the punt return. And New England comes up with the ball. Wow. A big turn of events. Buffalo would have had the ball inside the 40 with a chance to tie the game here. And Kimbrough loses the ball, and New England falls on it. And they will take it over now at their 37-yard line. A lot of turnovers in this game. A lot of turnovers. And Paul says, need to use the elbows and hybrid facts, though, in team tendencies. Well, I use the tendencies here as far as play call, but I don't know how else to do the other things. So I just, again, I'm very, very new at this. I thought about getting the fast action cards. I tried to figure out how they worked, but this is fun. Rolling dice is fun. I'm enjoying this. All right, so New England ball, 1st and 10. Buffalo trying to shake this off. Yeah, the return will be bringing in his playbook on Monday morning, says Alan. Absolutely. Absolutely. So New England now with under 8 minutes to play. So still nothing. So it's still going to come over here. And so we have a 23. So it's going to be an inside run against safe. So they're going to just call a nice safe inside run here. And here we go. And so inside run is going to be Ike Forte. That's not very good. He's E, by the way. Ike Forte is C run 2. Nope. And finds a seam. And Ike Forte is going to jump into the XR column. Ike Forte takes the handoff. Is the fullback run 0? No, he's not. and he cuts outside. He's going to gain 13 yards. Ike Forte, 13 yards, 5-10. 13 out to the 50-yard line. That's a first down. That's a big run for the Patriots. They were at their 1-yard line when they punted, and the fumble and the 13-yard scamper. And now they have the ball at midfield and maybe changing the field position in this game. It might be. Use the Andy Lewis fax flipper. Alice, I might check that out. Because I know he had the fast action cards. I think the next order would play. I was going to get some of those so I wouldn't have to print them. I just didn't know how they worked. I was trying to follow along with that on a couple of videos. But all right, so here we go. First down. So we have a 32 and a 1. So we have an outside run against a pass. Here we go. Outside run against a pass. So here we go. And it's going to be 55 on the outside run. So it's going to be Ike Forte on the outside run. And he's a D. And he's going to get hit for a 3-yard loss. 3. So Ike Forte bounces backwards. New England still draining this clock. We got just under 7 minutes to play. And love the return of football. I've been playing a lot. Matchup and season ticket, and then APA. And love right field. Love that guy. It's forced hockey off the table in baseball. I think I like football the best. Although that 49 hockey is super good. All right, so we have a second down and long. So a 56 is a medium pass against the run. Whoa. So Buffalo counting on the run, and Grogan says, hang on, I'm going to throw the ball here. I'm not giving up here. So here we go. Medium pass. Grogan, 35, looking for Stanley Morgan. Is the TA0 pass? No. Complete to Morgan for R21. Right? Crisp completion to R. Oh, R minus this. So 21 minus 4 for 17. 5, 10. And that's a first down. Medium pass to Stanley Morgan for the first down. And we're gonna take some extra time off the clock because we're gonna start milking it now. All righty. So New England with the ball now with under 6 to play. We can maybe start rolling over here on the D column. It's still between 6 and 9. We'll try the D column. Let's see what the D column does. We're going to try to just run it a little bit here. So let's go 62 and 5. So we're going to go outside run against a blitz. Oh, I'm kind of liking that little thing over there. I don't want to keep using the same one here because I am trying to kill the clock here. Outside run against a blitz. All righty. So here we go. And we have 61 on that run. That's going to be Don Calhoun. A B on the outside. A 25 is E or K run 0. Yes. Encroachment on the defense, 5 yards. So no time will come off the clock. And it's going to be a free 5 for New England. And so it's going to be 2nd and 5. So we have a 61 and a 5. So it's going to be outside run against the blitz again. All righty. Simple enough. I don't got to change anything. And so it's going to be Sam Cunningham this side running, this time going the outside. Is GB run 0? No. And the XR column. All right. So Sam Cunningham going to carry this outside. I, J, or K run 2? No, and no. 7 yards. So 5, 6. That'll be another first down. And more time comes off the clock. Buffalo's got to start thinking about using their timeouts here. They have all 3. New England, this drive started on their 4-yard line. They lost yardage back to the 1. They had to punt, and the punt was fumbled by Buffalo. And New England starts on their 37, and they've driven it down to the Buffalo 24. So we have a 25 and a 4. I like using this column here. So inside against the run, which is fine. We just want to kind of, as again, it's playing the offense. We just want to grind it down a little bit. Okay. And a 55 is going to be Ike Forte again. A 62 is D a run 2. No. Is rated run /0. Rated run /0. What does that mean? So D is not run 2. Rated run /0. Is that the runner I'm using? Rated run. Rated run. What is rated run /0 question mark? I don't know what that means. So I got the 62, and it says D run 2, no. And then over here, rated run 0, XR column. Oh, does that mean, does that mean if they're not a 2, but if they're a 0? So is that the D? So if D is rated 0, which he is, so he's not a run 2, but he's a run 0. So would that be the same guy I just checked, D? That would make sense. I think that would make sense. So if he's a 0, that's bad. So it's going to be XR column. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Now that I look at it, I think that's what it was. Yeah, so is D run 2? No. Is he run 0? Yes, he is run 0, so the XR column. Okay. Okay, I think I got it now. Again, that's it's just I'm a little rusty. All right, so Ike Forte on the inside XR column 61 is the is this greater than AA? Is the ingrate? No, it's not. So he's dragged down after 16 yards for Ike Forte. Holy, that's going to do it. 5, 10, 56. Inside the 10, it's going to be 1st and goal, New England. And now Buffalo's going to have to start using timeouts. Okay, so yeah, so that made sense. I forgot that it was sometimes you check the same guy twice. Okay. Again, just been a while. All righty, so we got 4.5 to play. We're going to go off the D column here. New England just trying to grind out the clock. A field goal would probably put this away. So it's going to be an inside run against a blitz. Yikes. Inside run against a blitz. All right. This has been fun tonight. Very low scoring game, but very realistic game, too. A lot of unusual plays and fumbles and it's had everything a football game can have. It really has. All righty. So inside run. Sam Cunningham, a 26. Effort J, run 0. No. 2-yard loss. But the defender is called for a holding. So it's a 2-yard loss, and the defender called for a holding. So I'm thinking that's going to be 5 yards and an automatic first down. So I'm just going to go half the distance of the goal. Yeah, I've been ticking off 3 ticks, is what I've been doing. All right, so Yeah, so it's holding on the defense, right? So that's kind of an automatic call. So yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of just tick down one tick because it was we had a penalty. Uh, I think yeah, this book is so thick full of things. Yeah, it does a lot of fun things. Sometimes it takes a bit to flip around the charts and a lot of dice rolls, but um, I like rolling dice. I like flipping charts. All right, so New England now, first and goal from the 4. And we're going to continue reading over here. So we're going to go inside against a blitz again. So they're bringing everybody right now. Buffalo's bringing everybody. Inside run against the blitz. And so we have so Sam Cunningham, 31. Is GB or QB run 0? No. Blitzing line, but leaves a hole open. Sam Cunningham running through, and he will score. Touchdown, New England. 4 yards out. So a 4-yard TD run for Sam Bam Cunningham. And that's probably all she wrote here for the Bills. John Smith coming in for the extra point. Oh, and he's triple A. So he can't miss. Almost missed. John Smith hits the post, but it goes through. Holy cow. That's good. Look at that. 66 is good. Everything else is a miss at 66, but John Smith, oh man, always keeping us on our toes. So John Smith puts it through, and New England will increase their lead to 20-6. So I need to change this over here. Wow. John Smith making us sweat with that extra points, right? And I need to get this right here. And so now it's 20-6. And that'll take just that little tick right there. All righty. Yeah, if you're in Buffalo's, they'd be throwing things on the field, that's for sure, if they were at a WNBA game, right? One of the two. All right, so let's kick this off. John Smith is a bad kickoff. He's only got a kickoff of C. 15C, 68 yards to the prime. So that's going to be 3 yards deep. That is going to take it at the 20. And so that way no time comes off the clock. All right, Buffalo now with all 3 timeouts, trailing 20-6 here in New England. And this has been a lot of fun. Yeah, they're saving those. Yeah. Yep. And Paul says, I love this game. I left it in the box for 6 months. And my last experience of football game was Status Pro Football in 85. I was scared. Yeah. Yep. So here we go. All right, let's go here. So okay, so now we're trailing. So we're in the 4th. We're trailing by 15-19. So we're gonna have to go to C. All right, I like this. I really like this chart. So we're gonna go to C. So we got a 62. So yeah, long pass again. Oh boy, against the blitz, New England is gonna send them. They're gonna send them here on the blitz. There we go. Long pass and a blitz. So Ferguson back from the 20. So Buffalo will start from the 20. Down by 2 touchdowns. So they got to move this ball quick. And so we have a 52 and a 52. How about that? All right. So is B to pass? No. Go to the XL column and a flag. So we have XL column and a flag. And who's looking for the catch here? Lou Picone. It's going to be Lou Picone looking for this pass here. We go to the XL column, but there is a flag. 54 is FB0 pass. No. 33 yards on the catch by Picone, but we have a flag. So, let me get my penalty chart out here. Let's take a look on the flag. a 63 on a pass, 7. Multiple penalties. Now, I'm a little confused at this, too. So the way I see this here is I got 16, so I have 3A. So I have a false start, and a 65 is holding on the defense. So I'm thinking I would think that the false start would take precedence over the defensive holding, right? Because that means the play didn't happen. So I'm going to go with the false start and say the play didn't happen. That's kind of how I'm going to play that. Just kind of a common sense thing here. So, and here we go. So we said we're going off a C. So 13 is going to be medium pass, pass. Medium pass, pass. Medium pass, pass. Yeah, I went with a pre-snap penalty, and just that's, again, just kind of how I'm doing it. All right, so we have medium pass, pass. So 53. So we're looking for Lou Picone again. Boy, they're calling his name Lou Picone. And a 36 is the CE0 pass. No. Quarterback has time, but he's going to dump it off because we got the triangle. He's going to dump it off to another receiver here. Picone was covered. And 10 yards, though. So they get 10 yards. Now, do they get out of bounds? I'm going to give him the 50-50 here. And yes, he does. So we're just going to go one tick. So it's going to be a second down after all that. All right, let's see what the play is going to be now. So we have a second down and 5, but we're still rolling off this C column over here. So we have a 44 and a 1. Long pass, pass. Okay. So long pass, pass. Here we go. All right, so Ferguson got to go deep again here. 45 and a 56. So you're going 45 and a 56, going 56 and a 45. 45 on a long pass is Ruben Gantz, and a 56. H is H0 pass. No. Off the receiver's hands, incomplete, but we have a flag. A lot of flags here at the end. Here we go. So pass is incomplete. Let's roll for the flag. And a 36 is 5A. Holding on the offense. We're gonna take the penalty and bump him back 10 yards is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the penalty, gonna keep him further away from the goal line. That's what we're gonna do. And Barbara was playing some hockey tonight. I know I need to get that hockey back. The problem is if I put the hockey back on here, it's not coming off the table. I just like that game too much. All right, so Buffalo here having a heck of a time getting going with all the penalties and all the things here. So let's see what we got. So we have a 22. So that's going to be another long pass against pass. So nothing's going to change here. So we're looking for, this time on the long pass, we are looking for Ruben Gant again. 65 is H0 pass. No. Quarterback is dragged down for a 13-yard loss. Ferguson scrambling. Back to the 2, and Buffalo will call a timeout. So they have 2 timeouts left. And now it's going to be 3rd and forever back inside the 5. So the New England coming at him with the pass defense. And now Joe Ferguson is in trouble. Yeah. No, I'm happy with the football game and the hockey game and the golf game and the racing game. I'm happy with all those. 43. So I'm assuming long pass against pass again. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd and ridiculously long. Or do I want to go medium? Medium pass against a pass. because long is just like really long. I'm going to go medium. I'm going to make an executive decision and go medium pass pass. All right, I'm going to go medium pass pass. And so we got a 51 and a 26. So on the medium pass, we're looking for Ruben Gant. A 51 is C0 pass. No, it's not. Is he rated 1? Yes, Prentice McRae is a 1. So he checks it down. See, he's not a 2, he's a 1. So he's going to check it down for 7 yards. 5, 6, 7. And they will call another timeout. So with 3 minutes to go, Buffalo faces, now this is going to be a 4th and 20. So it is going to be long pass. Just no other choice, right? Yeah, 44. Long pass. Yep, kind of figured that. All right, here's your game. 3 minutes to play. 4th and 20 for the Bills at the 10. And so 15 is going to be looking for Bob Chandler this time. So Bob Chandler fanning out a 14D. This pass is incomplete. And New England takes over on downs and will have the ball at the 9-yard line. So Buffalo turns it over on downs, and New England will take over at the 10-yard line of Buffalo. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to do some inside runs here just to kind of kill the clock, right? Yeah, hope for a penalty. Didn't get it, Yeah, your game, your rules. Yep, that's why I try to do the best I can, but if something's screwing me up, I do the best I can. So 63. Screen pass? No, we're not. We're gonna go outside run against a run. So we're gonna override that and go outside run versus a run. All right, outside run versus a run. And so we have 15. So Cunningham. Oh, is K run 0? Yes. Runner escapes a hole and picks up 4 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're going to bring it down to the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning here in New England. New England doing a great job here. It's 20-6. And they just kind of run out the clock here. And I'll run one more play, then take a knee. I don't think Buffalo would call a timeout at this point. I don't think. So. Let's just see. Giants time to change its channel, to see what's going on as we have San Francisco and Los Angeles coming up later. 26 inside run against a run. Now that I got this on the table here, I might play some more of this. I got to see what I got for seasons. I have a bunch. I just haven't done anything with them. I got to print them out. All right, so a 15, Sam Cunningham, a 25. GA or FB, a run 2. Yes, Sam Cunningham is a run 2. He has the ball, and he will go up the middle, and he will score, unless I roll a 2. Oh, I didn't score. I get down to the 1. So down to the 1. And so now I get a 3rd and goal from the 1. So we're going to go inside. I know we're just going to go inside no matter what, against a run. So inside run against a run. And it's either going to be a touchdown or last play of the game or something like that. So let's go. So New England now just kind of killing the clock. They're at the 1-yard line. Oh, I could try the quarterback sneak, right? That wouldn't be cool, though. Sneaking it in 20-6. Nah, we're not going to do that. I mean, I could, but that's like bunting. I don't want Michael Canistrari getting all mad at me, right? 52. So it's going to be Don Calhoun inside C. 42. Is SB a run 2? Yes, he is. And he does have the ball, too. So Don Calhoun is. We go to the XR column. A 21. Is TB run 0? No. 8 yards, touchdown, and New England will go in for the score. And so Calhoun from 1 yard out, 1 yard run. Calhoun. And let's remember the extra point's pretty much automatic, except if it's a rare result. If it's a rare result, and a 22 is not. So the extra point is good, and it's 27-6 here, New England. So let me get my. I'll make it official. Why not? Right? We'll make it official. And so that will be that. So it is 27-6. New England will kick off from the 35. Oh, and that took 15 seconds. So here's my normal kickoff of C. 74 yards, and Smith is all jacked. He puts that out of the end zone. And so Buffalo will take over. And we're just going to do medium pass. Oh, against a blitz. They're going to do the blitz. Okay. So medium pass blitz. So Buffalo takes over on the 20. I got a medium pass blitz. Here we go. Medium pass blitz. So 56 is I-0 pass. No. And that's going to be an 11-yard sack. And he goes down, and that'll end the game. Let's just end the game. Buffalo's not going to run another play. They're not going to call a timeout, and that'll do it in this one. Holy cow. It was close for a while. It was 13-3 at the half. And then in the third quarter, Buffalo got a field goal to make it 13-6. They actually were driving a couple of times. New England couldn't move the ball. But then that fumbled punt return. New England had the ball on the 4. They punted it. And that fumble at the 37-yard line, New England picked it up. And they drove down for the touchdown. And then after giving it up on downs, they had another short field for another easy touchdown. So that is that. So the final score is 1977. It is New England with a 27-6 win at home, sending the Foxborough faithful home all happy here, even though one guy had to be taken off the field. Because remember that rare play? They had to take the guy off the field. That never happens in New England. So, oh, man. So thanks for coming by, everyone. Thanks for the help, by the way, pointing out a couple things that I didn't pick up and kind of confirming that I did make a couple of right decisions. So I want to say thank you for that. Good to get this back on the table. It's one of those games that I played and then I didn't, and then I played and I didn't. It's like, why did I stop playing this game? This was fun. Having this chart here was super fun too. Got hung up on a couple of things because I'm rusty, but I think I figured them out. And I had a real good time. Had a real good time tonight playing 77 Buffalo and New England. So I did the first half earlier. Third quarter was offline while I had my decaf coffee. And then the fourth quarter, I figured I'd stream. So thanks for coming by, everyone. I am off tomorrow. So I might see you guys tomorrow at some point, depending what time I wake up. I got to get back to the gym. My streams are joy. Thank you so much, Paul. Thank you so much for that. I'm just trying to have fun. I've been talking to some friends here. I've had a tough summer with all kinds of things. I need to go get checked. Something on my leg. I want to make sure it's not cancer, and they can't see it for 3 months, so I'm a little nervous. But I did find out that if it is cancer, it's probably not going to be deadly. I don't think. You don't want to wait too long, but that was my shocking news this morning. So I have to sit and wait. I have to play the waiting game before I can have someone look to see if I have friggin' cancer on my leg or my chest too. I got something on my chest too. Kind of nerve-wracking. So yes, I've vowed that I'm gonna just have some fun. I'm gonna play what I want to play when I want to play it, and I'll share it with you guys. If you guys want to enjoy it with me, we'll have some fun together. And so that is that. And it was fun getting back to this game. It all was coming back to me. Not that I played a ton of this game, but it was coming back. But Rob was a big help here tonight, pointing out a couple of things that I just overlooked or maybe overthought like I do. But I think I pretty much got it. And again, it was just kind of a fun game tonight anyway. So I might have to play more of this. I might have to do more of this game because this was fun, and it would be fun to get a little faster at it too. So, and I need to check out the fast action cards. Is what I need to do. And thank you, Paul. Yeah, thanks for the kind words. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping I'll get through whatever. It's just and I'm just enjoying playing games again and just kind of coming on here and having a good time. Yep. Took my mind off some of the things like the doctor. I don't know. Things were so easier years ago, but it is. We have to be adults, right? And we have to kind of take the good with the bad. And if that means waiting 3 months for an appointment, we wait 3 months. There's not much I can do about it. So anyway, all right, I'm going to jump out here. I might see you guys tomorrow, right? Maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, maybe at night. We'll get to see how it goes. I do have a full day off tomorrow. I told the wife I'd take her to lunch, but I might see you guys at some point here. I don't know what I'm going to play. Maybe another one of this, maybe something different. I don't know, but it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. So we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.